I'm going to make you happy, said life. But first, I'll make you strong. Good morning, everybody. My name's Mark, and welcome to another episode of Morning Motivations. I want to discuss this morning a topic that seems to be on everybody's mind, that everybody is curious about. It's called happiness. Where does it come from? How do we attain it? I have covered this topic in my book, Up Your Averages, a daily guide to improving the quality of your life. And I've got this image in here for today's thought. And if you're interested in knowing how to achieve happiness in your life, and you're interested in knowing where it comes from, how to attain it, then stay and watch this video until the end, because that is the topic I'm discussing with you today. Happiness comes from growth, and growth comes from facing challenges and overcoming difficulties. Therefore, great happiness comes after great difficulty. That's just a fact of life. If you find yourself going through a hard time this morning, let me encourage you and let you know that you will get through it. So far, you have gotten through 100% of your bad days. You have managed to string together another consecutive day alive. The worst time you've ever had in your life, you've already survived it. You've already got through it. What you thought you couldn't make it through, you have made it through. What you thought would kill you has not. I want you to be encouraged there. It has been said, hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy times. Easy times make weak men. Weak men make difficult times. Good times and happiness will come around in their respective cycles, but usually not before hard times are endured. Lessons are learned and goals have been accomplished. Rarely does happiness follow a good run of bad decisions. So it could be said, the better decisions you make, the happier you'll be. So the formula here is simple. Good decisions equal happiness. Bad decisions equal unhappiness. I cannot reduce that equation down any more than that. I can't make it any more simpler than that. Your happiness comes from inside of you. Your happiness comes from the decisions you make. We all have things happen to us in life that we don't control. We all have things in life we have to deal with that are challenging or difficult. Nobody's singled out there. That happens to all of us. But the bottom line is this: we all have choices and we all have time. The wiser we are with both of those, then the happier we are. Let me give you an example. None of us are immune from dealing with situations that ruffle our feathers. None of us are immune from aggravations, frustrations. How you respond to those will determine your course of action, will determine the next course of action, will determine your happiness level. I've used the example before. I was working at a restaurant when I was in Dallas, and it was the end of the night, and I was checking out with the bartender, giving him my receipts for the night, my money, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to rehash the whole story here, as I have already rehashed it in another video that I will include at the end of this if you'd like to see it. But the bottom line is, he said something to me that was real disrespectful. And on an impulse, I wanted to punch this dude right in his mouth. Pow! That's what I wanted to do. But if I had done that, then there would have been a course of actions that would have followed. They would have all been negative, and they would have led to me undoubtedly being unhappy. Maybe I'd have got fired. Maybe I'd have went to jail. Maybe he would have come across a counter and pow! He would have hit me too. You know what I mean? You never know. But none of those situations would have made me happy. Instead, I overlooked this pettiness, and the next week I was promoted. Not because of how I handled that situation, but just for other things that I had going on, the other leadership qualities that they seen in me. They actually gave me this guy's job as a bartender at the restaurant, and then they promoted me to trainer, and they transferred me to another store in Denver, Colorado, to open that up and give me a big bonus, over $5,000, just to transfer. I was pretty happy when I got to Denver. I had a pocket full of money. I was in a new place. There was snow on the ground. I had never seen snow, and I got the opportunity to go up in the mountains and see the snow, and I just really enjoyed myself there. None of that would have happened had I not exercised self-control and made a good decision in the face of difficulty. So I'm sure as I tell that story, you can think of 100 instances where somebody aggravated you or annoyed you or hurt you, and you can think of how you responded. I'm sure there's times in life when you didn't respond in a good way and unhappiness followed. There's other times in life I'm sure you can think of where you responded in a positive way and happiness followed. So I'm going to say again, I'm going to make you happy, said life. But first, I will make you strong. Now, if you like this here video, I've got other videos up here that you can check out, and they come from my Up Your Averages series. This one's on how to improve the quality of your life. This one's on how to improve the quality of your personal relationship. And I appreciate if you got something out of this video, that you click like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. All that helps my channel grow, helps the good word get out to other people. And I appreciate you. Up Your Averages.